Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Um, so, uh, I'm back. It's been, it's been 6 months. It seems like every time that I'm back with another video, or by the time, like every time I'm back with another video, it's always like 6 months or a year in between posting and uploading. Yeah, yeah. So for this video, um, it's just gonna be, it's not gonna be a review. It's not gonna be a formal style video. It's just gonna be like a little video journal. Um, just to kind of reflect on this year as a whole so far. We're already in June. Yes, sir. I got my mic. Let me crack open this. I brought myself a liquid death. Here, how about I put this right there? Okay. Man, I love liquid death so much. Oh, delicious. Absolutely delicious. All right. So, um, man, it's a beautiful day today. Like, truly. Got up at like 7 this morning. um, I've been waking up earlier and earlier. Uh, I've been waking up earlier um, than I was at the beginning of the year. Um, Also, in the beginning of the year, back in January, man, that voice crack was awful. Also, back in January, I moved to a new house. Well, new isn't really the right word for that, but I moved back in with a foster family that I lived with before. I lived with my previous foster parents, Aaron and Daniel. So, so yeah. But before I was fostered with Aaron and Daniel, I lived with um, I lived with uh, who I'm living with now. Actually, my old foster mom, Sarah, uh, and then and so I lived with my foster mom, Sarah. That was back in 2019. Yeah, but I lived with Sarah, who's my mom. I consider her to be my mom, and I call her mom even though she's foster. Um, she's been very supportive of me, and she's there for me whenever I need her. She's always there, um, and she always offers help and support. And I'm very thankful and grateful for her to be in my life. And also, I'm back here living with my foster brother Taylor, and Taylor is I love Taylor very much, and we used to be really close back in the day. Like we were like best friends. Like I met him back in 2019 originally, and he was one of the first foster brothers that I had. He was actually the first foster sibling that I had. That was like relatively uh, like within my own age group, you know, because the very first foster home that I was in, I had a foster brother that was like 6, and so that was like my first time moving in with Sarah and Gordon and living with Taylor. That was like my first experience having a brother that was about my age, and growing up in high school, uh, like it was just so much fun. We had a lot of fun together. We were always talking about things, making jokes. Um, I got him into a lot of the music that I used to listen to back in the day. Um, and uh, I feel like I feel like um, recently um, Like I feel like I've been doing pretty good for myself, but at the same time, like there are also other things. Like there are many other things that I feel um, that like I need to work on. Like I think that one thing that I've always struggled with is communication, which is ironic as hell because I'm up here speaking on on a video on my channel, but it's different because it's different whenever it's on YouTube. Like I can upload this shit and um, you know, like I can control who sees it, you know, and and so like I'm gonna have the video public, for obvious reasons. I don't care who really sees it, but I mean, it's easier to I feel like it's easier for me to kind of unload and just get everything off my chest on video than it is talking to people. Maybe that's a weird thing, but um, you know, sometimes I don't know. Like sometimes people help in certain situations, but in situations where like you just need peace with yourself and it's like a problem that's within yourself, I try to fix those things by myself. But sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes you can't fix those things by yourself. Sometimes it's hard to get motivation to fix those things whenever it's just yourself doing it, Like it's nice whenever you have somebody else to motivate you. Because there's one thing that I've learned about myself is that I'm not very self motivated. Well, I don't know. Like hello everyone. Sorry for that abrupt cut. So I was recording this outside, and about like 7 minutes into the recording, my phone overheated and shut down, and it saved the video. Uh, it saved like 7 minutes of the recording. Um, but yeah, um, so yeah, we're back inside for the rest of this video. I just wanted to re-record this little part. Uh, um, like I thought my phone was recording, but I guess it was just off the entire time. Well, I guess after 7 minutes, but yeah. So, anyways, so as far as plans for the channel go, um, definitely wanted to do more reviews. Like um, I want to do like Ethel King discography ranking, or like uh, or Ethel King discography rating, I should say, because I've wanted to talk about Ethel Kane for a while because she's like one of my favorite singers. At the moment, I think she's probably my favorite singer. And she's coming out with a new album in August. In August, and I'm really excited for it. She released one project this year so far, uh, and yeah, she released her EP Perverts back in January, which was like amazing, and I really loved it. And so I'm ready for new music from her, and and yeah, I just wanted to do like a rating of her EPs. I wanted to do like reviews of all of her projects, basically. Um, and so I think I'm gonna be working on that. And then I also wanted to do a review of Eminem's album, the Marshall Mathers LP, because uh, that album uh, recently uh, celebrated its 25th anniversary. So, and I was just like, damn, like I wasn't around for that, for peak Eminem whenever, um, like I was born in 2003, so I was kind of, I was born after peak Eminem, so I didn't get to experience him at his peak, you know, um, back in 2000. Uh, but yeah, like it's a very important album, just as like just in music. history, and also just in my personal life. And so that's one that I wanted to kind of do a deep dive into. Um, I might also do like I know for months I've been working on a blonde. I've been working on a review for Frank Ocean's album Blonde. Uh, I'm still working on it. It's a work in progress, and I haven't finished it yet. Um, and there are a couple other reviews that I started working on that I just haven't finished yet that I'm gonna continue working on. Um, like I started working on a review for Saba's album Care for Me. Um, and I wrote it down. Like normally, what I do with my reviews is I'll type them out into like a Google Doc. But for that specific review, I actually like wrote down everything into a journal. Uh, and so like handwriting that one felt a lot better than typing it up. Um, like it actually felt like there was more work going into it. Uh, and but yeah, so I'll definitely continue working on that. I'll continue working on the on some of the other reviews that I've been working on, and yeah, if you made it to the end of the video, I thank you so much personally, and like just drop a like, drop a comment, give me feedback, give me music suggestions, give me criticisms for the video, just literally anything. um, and and I'm sure I'll be back. I'm sure that you guys will see me back here soon. Okay. All right. Love you guys. Peace out.